People say your life flashes before your eyes when you die. That's a lie. The only thing I saw was my company's stock price going down. I died on a Tuesday. My best friend and business partner hit me in the head with my own CEO of the Year glass trophy. He wanted to steal my company. As I was bleeding on the floor, he didn't even check if I was alive. He just called his lawyer and said, "The boss is gone. Make the deal." I was so mad, mostly because my blood was ruining my $10,000 carpet. But death wasn't the end of my shift. Welcome to the executive verse. If you like rich people drama and corporate revenge, please take a second to like and subscribe. Now, put on your headphones, and let's start. I woke up. Not in heaven, and definitely not in hell. I was in a massive bed that looked like it belonged to a king. I sat up and looked at my hands. They were soft. No scars, no stress. I walked to a mirror. The guy looking back at me was young, handsome, and definitely not me. Then, memories that weren't mine flooded my brain. I was now Julian Vance, the youngest son of the Vance family, the richest real estate family in the country. But Julian wasn't a smart guy. He was known as the trash heir, a lazy, spoiled brat who only knew how to spend money and party. I saw a tablet on the table next to the bed. It was open to the morning news. The headline said, "Vance family welcomes new tech investor." And below it was a picture of my ex-best friend, the guy who killed me. He was smiling and shaking hands with my new father, the chairman of the Vance family. He used my stolen company to buy his way into this rich family. A dark smile formed on my face. In my past life, I worked hard to build a company, and he stole it. Now, he just put all his stolen money into the Vance family business. My plan was simple. I don't need to work hard to get my revenge. I just need to do what Julian Vance does best. Be a complete failure. I will make the worst business choices ever. I will buy useless land, give money to bad companies, and hire lazy workers. I will completely bankrupt the Vance family business. And when this company goes down, my ex-best friend's money will go down with it. All I have to do is lose billions of dollars. How hard can that be? My first chance to lose money came the very next day. I was called into the main office by Chairman Vance, my new father. He looked at me like I was a piece of trash that ruined his expensive shoes. "Julian," the chairman said, his voice cold. "You are 24 years old. You have done nothing but waste my money. I am giving you one last chance. I am putting you in charge of our smallest subsidiary, Vanguard Properties. You have a budget of $50 million. If you fail, I will cut you off completely." In the original Julian's memories, this was a scary moment. But for me, it was music to my ears. "Sure," I said, smiling lazily. "I'll take it." The chairman frowned. He expected me to beg for a better job. He didn't know he just gave the company's credit card to a man who wanted to burn it. I drove to the Vanguard Properties office. It was a joke. The building was old, the coffee machine was broken, and the employees looked like they wanted to cry. It was the perfect place to start a disaster. My new assistant, a nervous guy named Leo, handed me the financial files. "Sir," Leo said, shaking, "we need to make a safe investment. The chairman is watching us." "Safe?" I laughed. "Leo, we don't do safe. Find me the worst, most useless piece of land in the entire city." "This is the Blackwood lot," Leo said, wiping sweat from his face. "It's a barren dirt field next to a swamp. It has no roads, no water pipes, and the smell is terrible. The owner is begging to sell it for $45 million, but it's completely useless." I looked at the swamp. It was beautiful. It was a guaranteed loss. "Perfect," I said, slamming my hand on the desk. "Buy it. Buy the swamp." "But sir," Leo panicked, "we will go bankrupt." "Exactly, Leo," I smiled. "That's the company vision." News of my stupid purchase reached the main headquarters in less than an hour. My ex-best friend was sitting in a meeting with the chairman when the report came in. Everyone in the city was laughing at me. The financial news called it the worst real estate deal of the decade. I was officially a joke. I went home, poured myself a glass of very expensive juice, and went to sleep, ready to be fired the next morning. The next morning, I was sitting in a cafe, eating a strawberry cake. I was waiting for the angry phone call from my father. Instead, my assistant Leo ran into the cafe. He was breathing heavily, his face red, holding his tablet like it was a holy artifact. "Boss, you are a genius." I stopped chewing my cake. "What?" "The swamp," Leo cried out, showing me the screen. "You knew. You actually knew." Leo slammed the tablet on my table. The government just held a surprise press conference. They are building a brand new megatech city. And the only way to build the access highway is directly through our Blackwood lot. I stared at the screen. My brain stopped working. The government just bought the rights to our swamp. "Boss, you bought it for $45 million. They just paid us $250 million to use it." I dropped my fork. The cake fell onto the table. $250 million? I whispered, "Yes." Leo cheered. "The chairman just called." He is speechless. "The board of directors thinks you had secret government connections. Everyone thinks you are a god of business." I closed my eyes. My chest actually hurt. I didn't have secret connections. I didn't have a strategic vision. I just wanted to buy a smelly swamp to lose money. How? How do you accidentally make $200 million? This was going to be a lot harder than I thought. I thought losing money would be easy. I was wrong. I turned $45 million into $250 million by accident. Now the chairman thinks I'm a genius. The board wants me to run a billion-dollar project, and my ex-best friend. He's starting to get nervous. He should be. Because in part 2, I'm going to try even harder to go bankrupt. I'm going to make the dumbest, most expensive mistake in corporate history. Will I finally destroy the Vance empire? Or will I accidentally become a billionaire? You won't believe what happens next. If you want part 2, like and subscribe to the Executive Verse. I'll see you there.